Good afternoon, What's Local guys? This is Mocha, eXp Realty. We are doing another session of 5 questions in 5 minutes. We have Mike Sheldrake, and we are over at Sheldrake's Coffee. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so the first question, what's the story of the establishment?
Well, we started in 1976, and we were part of the Polly's Pies restaurant chain, and they wanted to have quality coffee from the beginning.
Of course.
So we set up this store and we supplied coffee to Polly's Pies. That's how we got our start in the coffee business.
Okay, so it was Polly's before, and when did it change over to Sheldrake's?
Change over to Sheldrake pretty much because of COVID. About 2 years ago, Polly's, all the restaurant businesses got shut down, and we got shut down because of COVID, and there was just nothing happening. So we had to do something to shake things up, and also to have a name that would show people that we roasted the coffee in the store. And when we put the new signs up and told the story, we've gotten a very good result from it.
Makes sense. Look, I enjoy it. This is very, very local. Everybody else kind of shut down. Well, not everybody, but a lot of businesses on 2nd Street did shut down. They've been here since 1976, so therefore they've been here.
We do find new ways to do everything, but the interesting thing is the basis of our competitive advantage is the fact that we roast the coffee in the store, because coffee loses 25% of its flavor in the first 14 days after roasting. And we roast the coffee in a 1929 vintage German coffee roasting machine that is all craftsmanship. There's no computers on it at all.
That's amazing.
And that coffee comes out just the best you're ever going to get.
Okay, so when you buy the coffee in the stores, you've already lost half of your taste by the time you get it.
The coffee that comes in the cans in the stores, they flush the oxygen out, they put nitrogen in. It's stable, but it's not great. And you've got to know when the coffee was roasted. You need the born-on date, and have to know where the coffee came from, and you have to know what flavors are the kind of flavors that you like.
Look, we're talking coffee, so I need to know what kind of flavors are there in coffee. All coffee is not the same.
All coffee is not the same. There are 3 things that you consider coffee taste. Okay. The first thing is the actual taste of the coffee, which is sweet, sour, salt, and bitter. You can't taste anything more than that. Your tongue won't do it. The other part of the coffee is the olfactory experience, how it smells, right? And that's most of your taste profile. That's like when you have a cold, you can't taste anything. Yeah. And then the third part of coffee is the amount of dissolved solids in the liquid, which we call body. Okay. And within that framework, there are 5 different types of coffee. You have light-bodied coffee, medium-bodied coffee, full-bodied mellow coffees, full-bodied winey coffees, and dark roast coffees. And within that framework, there are over 500 types of coffee sold.
Okay.
But when you come in here, we can ask the right questions so you can figure out what kind you like.
Okay, so for the people that don't know anything about coffee, but maybe you have a boss that likes coffee.
Yeah, and our staff can help you. I would recommend that they start with a medium-bodied coffee, a Colombian Supremo, or a Mexican, or a Guatemalan, or our house blend, which is called Mike's Blend, because I own the joint.
It's the best.
And if you don't like that coffee, you just don't like coffee. And then what people will do is they'll enjoy that coffee, and then they'll experiment into other types of coffee. Just like when you start drinking wine. Okay. You start drinking Chardonnay and maybe a Merlot, and then you move on into the Cabs and the Burgundies. Yeah. Okay,
until you figure out your thing. When people come in, what is their favorite type of coffee other than Mike's? I was like, we know Mike's is their favorite. I was like, so what other favorites do we have?
Well, one of our most popular coffees is called Hacienda La Manita coffee from Costa Rica. It's grown on a coffee plantation up above San Jose, Costa Rica. Okay. Very popular. And we also have a Java estate grown coffee, which means that all the beans were grown on one farm, not mixed with other beans. And of course we have Jamaica Blue Mountain coffee. And our dark roast coffees, our French roast and our Vienna roast coffee are also very popular.
Okay. They can get it already made. How many people buy actual coffee beans?
We sell about 9,000 pounds of coffee a month.
Wow.
And the nice thing about the coffees is you know when they were roasted, you know how fresh they are, and you can also get them in small quantities. You can get just a half a pound. Okay. And if you like it, you can get more. If you don't like it, you move on to something else.
Try a different kind. What are your goals coming up? Because everything has switched so much. like the goals going forward?
Our goals as a business is to give people a clean, safe, honest place to do business with quality product at fair pricing.
Okay.
My goal for my employees is to give them a clean, safe, honest working environment.
That's nice.
Most of my employees are going to school, so they're going through changes in their lives, and we want to be a little bit of a stability for them. For me, I just want to come in and see everybody getting what they need to get. I've been doing this a long time. It's very rewarding when people will come in and tell me that this is the best coffee they've ever had, or Susie was the best barista they've ever seen. Things like that. And you have to be part of the community. I was president of the Business Association for 12 years.
Okay.
Also on the Parking Commission, and also a guest
Bless your
lecturer
heart.
at Cal State. Yeah. Yeah, well, I like to talk.
What are some tips when people come in that they should know? Maybe they order ahead of time. What are some tips?
Well, the tip would be to describe the taste you want to have the coffee to have. You come in and you may not know the different names or characteristics or growing regions or anything like that.
Right.
But you know if you like your coffee a little bit sweeter, you like it a little bit stronger.
Yeah.
If you like it with a little bit of citrus flavor in it or a little bit of berry flavor in it.
Right.
And the staff can ask those questions and guide you to the right coffee. And you also want to remember that coffee is it's a recipe. You have to have the right amount of coffee and the right amount of water, and you have to have good fresh spring water, and then when you brew your coffee, never put it in the microwave, never reheat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Okay.
And starting the morning with a fresh cup of coffee is the best way to start the day.
Absolutely. So the Keurig machines, how well do they do with brewing coffee?
Oddly enough, the Keurig machines with the right kind of coffee are absolutely fabulous. You have to have the right coffee in the machine, and we have a device that makes those pods for the people. The machine itself is a good deal.
Okay.
And the pods that we use are recyclable, unlike the Keurig pods.
Look, very helpful. So you Keurig people, you can come and get your pods here, and it's like fresh coffee. Where else are you going to find fresh roasted coffee? So Mike, I'm going to ask, how do the people get in touch with you? Is there IG page?
You
Facebook
can go to our
page?
website, SheldrakeCoffeeRoasters.com,
Okay.
and you can order from there, and you can get all kinds of information there. You can give us a call.
Okay.
And our number is 433-2996.
Okay.
And I'm amazed I remembered that.
Good job.
And we're just out there to take care of your needs.
And you guys do wholesale, correct? If they
Yeah,
want it in bulk?
Yeah, we do wholesale. We supply all the coffee to various restaurants around town.
Nice.
And we also do all the coffee for the terminal at the Long Beach Airport.
Okay, then make sure you get some Sheldrake's coffee. If you have a chance to come in, do. It is a treat. There is history all in this place. I'll see you guys soon. This is Mocha. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. Talk to you guys soon.